Okay. Um, let's try again. Let's play another game. And all right, that will be our goal for the next game. Score higher than 87. Okay, worms in your food cost. All right, that can be something to work toward. Birds in wetlands, bull nests, birds worth greater than 4 points. Okay, probably not a ton in round one, but you never know. Just enjoy this forest artwork. Very nice tropical forest. Looks fun to live in. Okay, ooh, some cool birds. All right, what are our... Rodentologist seems to contradict the worms, but not necessarily, because there are a lot of birds that eat both rats and worms. But then again, there's a lot of birds that only eat rats. Photographer is always fun. All right, let's see what birds we have. Oh, see, all right, Eastern Screech Owl would be both. Eurasian Marsh Harrier is only the one. Sri Lanka Frogmouth is only one type. None of them have colors in their names. The little egret and the Australian magpie also eat both rats and worms. The chance of me getting both of these birds is very low, especially since I'm last in line. Yeah, but I'm feeling that this one's gonna work out better for me just with my starting hand. Although the photographer is a really fun one to get when you also get the, I don't remember what it's called, but the one with body parts in the names, because a lot of times it'll have both, like, you know, a red-breasted, whatever, blue-tailed flyer. Okay, I will just take both of my rat eaters. I could also take the scaled quail for a bunch of eggs. Maybe I'll just do that, just to have eggs. Eggs are good to have. And each of these birds only eats a single food, so I can play all three of them with my worm, rat, and nectar real quick. Alright, both of these birds are still here. Do I sacrifice a nectar to take both of them? Usually I wouldn't want to do that, but I think I actually might. Just because I'm thinking about the worm and food cost and the rodentologist. Yeah, the Australian magpie, it's kind of an annoying power, but it's definitely doable, especially if you play it early enough on. And the little egret is also a really useful power. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna sacrifice the nectar. I mean, not even sacrifice, I'm spending it. It goes toward my total, right? So I'm just sacrificing it in the sense that I just said I could play all three of these birds right away. Now I can't, but that's fine. I can still play, I can play the Eastern Screech Owl right off the bat and then just go and get myself some more food. I'll definitely want to play either the Eurasian Marsh Harrier or the little egret next, though, to get something else in my wetlands for the next time. So that next time two birds come up that I want, I can get both of them without any sacrifices. Whose power is better? One is points, one is resources. Okay. Maybe I'll do the little egret first then, because in the early game more resources are more valuable than more points. It's just flying through the sky with its dinner. Just kind of imagining it like that's not its dinner, it's like door dashing for another bird. Oh, sweet. Extra food. See, I can play through birds right away. Told you I could. Yeah, I'm not. Fish Crow, where were you last game? You eat omnivore. You are an omnivore, and you eat fish. You would have helped both of my bonus cards. Why were you not there for me? Okay, I'm gonna have it not eat the nectar because I need the nectar for my scaled quail. Any birds greater than 4 points? No, Eastern Screechal is exactly 4, and so is the Australian magpie, which I don't even know if I'll get a chance to play it this round. I definitely do want to play it in this second slot though, because you want to have birds in this row and column, and I'm much more likely to have this column completely full than to have this column completely full. I might do both, I don't know. I don't know where the game's going to take me yet. Double-crested cormorant, you too. Come on. Elusive, elusive birds. Yeah, it's the thing about, you know, so many bird cards, where they're like 400 or something to start out with. You can't, you know, if you're just playing the base game, if there's a specific bird you want, there's a good chance it'll come up eventually, but especially when you're playing with all the expansions, like, you cannot be looking for a single bird. It's not going to happen. Even a single power, a specific power still might not, even if there's multiple birds that have it, it's still not, no guarantee it'll come up for you. Which can get frustrating because there's a lot of birds that complement each other really well. Like, you know, if you get one that gives you free grain, then you can be like, oh, I want one of the birds that has me discard grain to tuck. And there's a few of them. There's the a-hole goose. There's the sandhill crane. And I know there's at least one more. What is it? It's a goose. I don't remember what kind. Is it the gray-legged goose or something else? I don't remember. So, you know, a few different birds with that power, but even so, too many to be able to count on it. Alright, 2 turns. I think it makes more sense to get birds, because then if I wait to get food until next round, then I can get nectar. Or, alright, no, 2 turns. Okay, I'll play the Eurasian Marsh Harrier first, and then I'll get more birds on my last turn.
Eurasian Marsh Harrier. Harriers perform sky dances in which they show off for mates by swooping, tumbling, and diving.
Cool. Would that be fun to see with such a big bird? I feel like a lot of the ones with the really fancy dances are like the little birds, like the birds of paradise and that kind of stuff. You know, when you're 130 centimeter wingspan, it's a little more impressive. Neither of you are birds I want. Oh, right, you're a gambler. Okay. I will risk it. Alright, I will stop risking it. That's good. purposely, I played the little egret first because I thought its power would be more beneficial to me than the Eurasian Marsh Harriers, but ended up playing both of them before activating either of them. Not getting any birds that I want to play, but that's alright. New round, new bird tray, new birds that I still don't want. The white-headed duck is funny looking. Its tail just sticks straight up in a triangle. Okay. I will grab a nectar. And then I guess just another rat. Oh wait. No, if I do that, there will be no birds outside of the bird feeder to roll for my eastern screech owl. If I do this, then there is one die outside the bird feeder. Okay. Which was equally unsuccessful as if there had been 0. Alright, I'll go ahead and play the Australian magpie. Don't have any bull nest.
Australian magpie. These territorial birds will swoop at humans who get too close to their nests.
Oh, just like the red-winged blackbirds that we have here in the US. Alright, I'm not going to get this end of round power bonus because I don't have any bull nests and I don't intend to play any. Hopefully something oh, alright. Yeah, I can talk. At least these birds aren't totally going to waste, right? No, I don't plan to get too many cherries when I have a Rodentologist. Are there any birds that eat both rats and cherries? I can't think of any. I mean, there's the omnivore ones that can eat anything, but like the common raven, for example, which actually I want to play. Yeah, I'm gonna play it. Not for its really good power, but just because it eats the rat. Okay, I will gamble 47. I'm gonna gamble again and probably lose. Yeah. Oh man, and the Oriental barn owl, or bay owl. I would have wanted you. Oh man, I really would have wanted you because you have the good round end power too, where you can reactivate all your predators. And I've got. Do I have several predators? Yeah, I've got 2, and I'll probably have more before the game's through. And that would have been the one that I drew for my little egret, so I would have been guaranteed it, man. That's why gambling never pays off, people. Yeah, sure. Alright, Purple Martin. You're a good one to have, actually, so that's fine. I've got the raven, and I could get the goose, but I think we've learned previously that it's a trap. Especially if you don't have a mockingbird. I've got 1 egg, so I can play 1 more bird. Yay! Actual success for once. Yeah, I think I want to play. Usually, I play the common raven in the grassland, because its power involves discarding eggs, and it's easier to discard eggs if you've just laid eggs. But because I don't have anything else I need to have a bird here for the Australian magpie, and I don't have anything else that can live there right now. Do I have time to play the purple martin and the common raven? Because I'd play the purple martin here. No, unless if I were the recipient of another food from another source, then I would, but there's no guarantee that that happens, and especially since I have 2 nectar and I would lose one, it's not worth the risk.
Common raven. Ravens are omnivores whose diet includes insects, rodents, eggs, birds, and carrion.
But it didn't say anything about cherries, so... Your timing, Major Mitchell's cockatoo. And they're just mocking me now. Alright, I mean, I guess I can still play the purple martin this round, but the whole point was that if I had the purple martin here, I could have gotten more eggs, potentially, than I could have otherwise, but maybe it doesn't matter, because I need to sacrifice resources for eggs. Whatever. I still feel like it's going better than my previous game. I don't know if it actually is. But it feels like I'm making more progress toward my goals. At least I didn't waste my whole first round drawing a million cards that I wasn't going to do anything with. Alright, I want to try and get some more birds in my wetlands. Anything good? Okay. Black-shouldered kite, you're not wetlands, but you eat rats, so I will take you if I can. I cannot, but I can take the bald eagle. Alright, let's see if we make the same mistake as last time. Alright, I'm in basically the exact same situation I was in last time. Last time it was, I think 45 was my total. Ha, okay. See, sometimes it does pay off to gamble. Got a whole extra point from that. You're cute. I'm not gonna play you, but you're cute. I don't play the bald eagle very much, because, I mean, I like that it's 9 points, but it's an expensive bird, and, its power, like, it can be useful, but not necessarily. Ooh, Eurasian Kestrel. I just played it last game, but it served me well, I think. Okay, well, I need to... Oh, I can't. Okay, the purple martin does a tuck and draw, so I can grab the Eurasian Kestrel with the purple martin. What's the food looking like? No, I think I need to lay eggs anyway, so I think it's worth it to get the Eurasian Kestrel. No, discard, not you. Right, hold on. What's this one? No, okay. I was thinking of last game where I needed to have an extra bird in my hand. To tuck when I get food. Alright. It's a lot of eggs. Alright, so hopefully the bird feeder will still have what I need available. Yeah, that works. Alright, well, I'll take the nectar. So I want to play the bald eagle when there's either fish in the bird feeder or there's a single food type that can be re-rolled. Wow! Okay, so if the bird feeder still looks like this when my turn comes back around, never mind. Okay. Alright. I mean, I don't think it really matters because I don't really need fish. I'm going for rats, not fish.
Bald eagle. Bald eagles steal fish. Ben Franklin thought this was a bad choice for the U.S. national bird.
Alright, I got one fish out of it. It says American is stealing fish. It's actually very anti-American. Americans don't eat that much fish. It's too healthy for most people. We like our red meat. Fish doesn't have enough saturated fat, right? Wait. Actually, I think I would like to get a full grasslands just to get the maximum amount from the Australian magpie. And I've only got one round left, so I think actually that probably makes the most sense. I really like fish. I mean, I like red meat too, don't get me wrong, but, oh, I don't have any. I'm sorry. Yeah, we eat a lot of salmon in our house. I might consider the painted bunting for another bonus card. As mentioned, I do want a full grassland. It eats one worm, which is something. So, yeah, especially going into the last round, I don't know how many more birds I'm gonna get. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, well, that one's not my fault. That just happened right away, so that's fine. Eh. Alright, well, let's see what comes up on the bird tray when the next round starts. Hopefully we can get one more rodent bird. Probably not two, but maybe we'll get one. Um, and then we can consider the painted bunting as a backup. None of those are what I want. Although I do like the trumpeter swan for its 9 points. Like the gray heron, like it's only 3 points anyway, so like even if you don't care about the fish. Oh no, I was confusing it with the other type of heron. My bad. The brown heron was the one I was thinking of. That was the one I was complaining about in the last game. My apologies, gray heron. You're fine. Okay. No. Yes. Awesome. Okay. Alright, we'll play you, and then we'll try and lay a bunch of eggs. Oh my gosh, that one's so cute! Alright, let's just get one time. Yeah, okay, we're stopping here for sure. Okay. Alright, we've only got 4 turns. Is there gonna be enough time to lay enough eggs? Well, we'd get 4, 5 eggs, so I think so. Although okay, yeah, it only costs 1 egg in the forest. Because I only have, okay. So what I'll do is I'll spend the 2 fish, as though it were my worm, and then spend the rat.
Forest owlet. In 1997, a team saw this species in India 113 years after the last reported sighting.
Oh wow. It's always nice when you think something's extinct and it's actually not. Free food would be nice about now. The thing is, if I do get a food, well, a worm, then I can lay eggs twice, because it would be lay eggs, play bird, lay eggs. Versus if I gain food, then I can only do that once. Is there any other benefit? You could give me potential points, and you give me potential points. I mean, I can still get 4 eggs worth. Yeah, I mean, the reason to wait to lay eggs would be to get 4 instead of 3, but I've got extra birds, so alright, I'll lay eggs now in the hopes, that I will, that like the hummingbird or something will activate and give me an extra worm. Yeah, because I can't maximize the Australian magpie's power unless I get one more opportunity to lay eggs. I can't play the American Kestrel either without more food. I'll take it anyway. Oh wait, I forgot about the free egg from the scaled quill. Okay, never mind. I can maximize the power. It means I'll end the game with 0 eggs, but that's fine. I usually don't have enough eggs in the end of the game anyway. That wasn't the food I was looking for. That's the food I'm looking for. There we go. In fact, I'll take a nectar. So now I have my choice. I can do the painted bunting or the American kestrel. They're both worth 5 points. They both have 1 worm for this one. The American kestrel gives me guaranteed 2 points extra from the Rodentologist card, and the painted bunting potentially gives me 0 extra points from whatever bonus card it gets, but if it's a good bonus card that I've already worked toward, then it could give me way more than 2. I think it's worth the risk. Why not? Okay. Fishery manager again. You know what? 2 birds gives me 3 points. It was still a better choice because 2 points from the Rodentologist or 3 points from the fishery manager. So it's 1 more point than the American kestrel would have given me. So good decision. I also forgot for the Australian magpie's power that I would have needed to lay an egg on the last bird in the grasslands for maximum eggage. It's just fail. It does not matter. Eastern Imperial Eagle? Where have you been all my life? Come on, everyone, finish up. I want to know how I did. Alright, tied for first is fine. I'll take it. Okay, discard 1 for each. Okay, just... Alright, maximum cash profits. I'm very competitive with the nectar today. Okay, more or less than 87. What do you think? I think more. It might not be my best game, but I think it's better than the last game. Oh, 19 with my bonus cards. Alright, yes, that's definitely better. 4 eggs, that's pretty pathetic, but, you know, I sacrificed them for cached food, so... Ooh, green duck's catching up. Alright, 103. Sure. You know what? It's more than 100 points, so that's kind of my internal goal for every game. Can I score more than 100 points? And most of the time I do. I mean, with the Asia expansion, it's easier. I think there's more opportunities. Okay, well, that was fun. I'm feeling a little satisfied that the second game went better than the first one. So, yeah, that was great. I'm going to call it a night here, but I'm Sunny. I love Wingspan. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.